I'm glad LeBron, won his fourth
Yep.
championship on three different teams, right? And
Yep.
he got his fourth MVP. Now let's talk about. I see your day. You talked about something about should LeBron's jersey be retired in L.A. Wait,
Yep.
first off, let's even talk about it. Where should LeBron jersey be? You know what I'm saying? Because he's been a trap. He's been technically a journeyman, if you want to call it that, right? For lack of better
It could
words.
be retired in multiple places. I think it's going to get retired in Miami and it's going to get retired in Cleveland.
For sure.
For the fact of it getting retired in LA, I would have to see what he does with the last few years of his career there. If he stays, well, I think he's going to retire it. I would have to see what else he does because just off of one ring with the Lakers, I do not see him being deserving of a retired jersey in the Staples Center.
I can agree with that statement.
And people are smoking dick saying that that his jersey deserves to be retired there after I can't even say
Yeah, you're right.
1 to 3 quarters.
It's about 1 year. He didn't play a lot of last year. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he played 50 games. That's like 1 to 3 quarters. Yeah, so
I agree with that. Did he play 50?
I think it was 50 games. I think like 25.
Regardless, they should not retire his jersey for the Lakers.
Let me tell you what's going on, bro. Oh, go ahead.
They're going to retire his jersey for the Heat and for Cavs. But unless he played 7 solid years in the Lakers, his jersey should not be retired. And that's how I feel. Because the Cavs, he paid so much years. He done so much for that organization. He brought so much money, so much charisma, so much. When he left, it devastated him. He came back, won him a chip. That jersey's definitely been retired. Regardless, you cannot argue with me because I'll fight you and I'll punch him up in the face. So, the Heat jersey, very debatable. He won it on the East twice, traded teams. It wasn't so significant because I just feel like your jersey should be retired off your longevity and what you did to the organization.
Right.
Uh,
I
feel like the Heats were already, packed out. It's just Miami. Everybody want to go to a game. So regardless, the marketing team was amazing there prior to him. So it's like, it's wishy-washy. But he won one on the West. So I feel like if he kept the same jersey number throughout all 3 teams, it'd be a higher, frequency. Like, all right, we could retire all 3 of his jerseys, make it look amazing because he is not but one of the greatest athletic player, since we can't even was in year 17 still winning chips. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he's still doing amazing things. So if he kept the same number throughout the whole thing, it'd be great. And they could retire all the jerseys and make it a phenomenal thing. But since he changed the number so much, I personally feel like he could only get 1 jersey retired right now. And the rest would just be, inspirational for whoever get it. What do you mean? He had 23 on Cavs?
Yeah, 23 on the Cavs, 6, and then 23.
Either way, he ain't doing enough for the other 2 retirements. Fuck you talking about.
But I could agree with that, but we have to look. The way right now, the Lakers are so hyped. Remember, there's been a drought since, I don't know,
2010,
how long?
2009? I think 2009 is when Kobe
You know what I'm saying? This is like when a dude goes celibate and then gets his first piece of pussy in 10 years. He feel that chick, I need to wife that chick up. I need to keep her in there. And then he realizes, wait, hold on. I jumped the gun a little bit, right? Because once LeBron does something crazy again, people going to be like, yo, get him out of here. Remember, just last year, they was writing all over his murals. Right,
yeah.
They was disrespecting him, like he's not our king, stuff like that. And now what you say? They smoking dick. That's the term you use.
First off, the mural shouldn't have went up yet either. As soon as it did, I think as soon as they signed, then niggas put up a mural the next day. Like,
yeah, absolutely did.
Like that was like, come on, man. I know he's greatness, but damn, let his greatness get some chance to breathe.
Nah, this is all go back to what Ty said. I believe it's in what episode we on. I think it's in episode 7 or 7 or 8 when we talking about the social media age. It's just social media. Everything is fast tempo. It used to be you go to New York to get that fast tempo because that's just how the city life is. Now it's you go anywhere and your posts make your life fast tempo. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be in Nevada and all of a sudden you miss the slot machine. That's your nickname now. You know what I'm saying? Because social media is pushing and the marketing team is pushing and everything is just pushing towards the next fad or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? So it's not so much of he felt like he deserved it all, actual basketball or sports connoisseurs think he deserved it, but the marketing team and the people that's not really into it so much is like, oh, he got a Merle, he has to be the next, he's never leave it. You see what I'm saying? And they're bringing fans, and it's all just marketing and money schemes at this point, because like I said, social media is it's feeding these people frenzies, and that's what they're going crazy for, because a lot of people are just in the millennial age and just want to spend money, and they're just trying to take everything that they earn. So that's how I feel personally. Like, I understand what you're saying. He didn't deserve that Merle at that point. He didn't do anything but just bring the morale up, because he was the next big star out of high school. But he didn't even, you know what I'm saying? He didn't win the chip yet. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying. And just people are just social media crazy and not reality crazy, because social media has took that away from humans. But yeah, go ahead. Take off my tin hat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he would have to win at least.
That was crazy. That sound effect was crazy.
I think he would have to win at least 2 more finals to.
2 more, really?
2 more, yeah. Because you gotta look who's retired there also. Like, look at all.
I hear you.
He has to three-peat. If he three-peats, I would retire jersey. No questions. Would not say a word. He did what he had to do.
That's something rough.
I will say this.
I'm 30. He 17 year in year 18 and 19.
Yeah, 18.
You three-peated. I would not. Is no LeBron slander or argument that could say he is not the GOAT, because that man three-peated on the West when they said he couldn't win in the West because he only won in the East. You see what I'm saying? So he crushed all of those, fucking critics and people who was talking about him. He did that, and he three-peated. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, all right. He got 3 on the East and 3 on the West. Nobody's ever done that before. Excuse me? Who? Name him.
I can't hear you. That would be a valid
because
argument.
nobody has done it.
Conference. That would be good.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be actually pretty good.
He would be goated. He would be goated.
I would like to see it.
I will say this.
I would like to see it too.
I will say this though. I don't believe that his jersey should be retired in LA, but I can say the argument could be made is they can do it because A, it's their organization, can do whatever they want, but B, but you got to think about it. Miami retired Jordan's number. That's the reason why LeBron couldn't wear 23 in Miami. It's because the fact is Miami chose to retire number 23 because of Michael Jordan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought because of I know it's because of Michael Jordan, but and I thought it's because of Phil and all them niggas that were like, nah, nobody can wear that number because somebody go.
I had to. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But you feel me?
Gotcha.
But you gotta think about it. He never played there. He was literally he literally probably restrict y'all niggas from getting to the final. Well, I'm pretty sure he restrict y'all getting to the finals, getting any chips out of that. So he got a number retired in a place that he never played at all. So I can see if somebody made the argument in that capacity. Do I think that he should get a number retired? Nah, I think that the Lakers' history is constructed so well that he can't get there unless, like you said, he wins another 2 chips. He three-peats. I can understand that. I think the case is made. He could be in the Raptors in the Staples Center. I think that's completely fine and well. But I don't think that they should just go ahead and outright put his number in the Raptors right now. I think that right now there's too many. There's some legends up there that really impact the game. Granted, he's done the same, but if they're gonna go ahead and do that, I think that they would have to retire 23 for Jordan and for and for LeBron. Although Jordan never played there and Jordan never won them a ring, but I think that would be more fair rather than him just getting into the Raptors for 1 ring. But yeah, that's my whole thing. Now it's money in the building. What up? But yeah, that's my only thoughts on that. It's just
nigga, I was about to come in screaming.
Yeah, he muted right now.
Don't forget to virtually dap me up, B. Don't leave me hanging, my nigga.
Yo.
Oh yeah. No who else is retired on the Heat too? That's why I'm like, these niggas is questionable.
What's up, peoples? Who retired, kid? What's up? Me jumping right in. Who retired?
I say
turn your mic down, nigga.
They definitely retired Chris Bosh's number 2. That's crazy. They retired Chris Bosh number 1 in Miami already. Them niggas, they kind of loose with this retirement shit down there.
That the Chris Bosh is respectable because at that point again, It's another marketing deal. You get blood clots. The pharmaceutical business is very large, so you do that. You empower people with that. You can do funding for it. You can get funding for the state. It's a marketing shit. But I understand he wasn't a bad player. It wasn't like he was horrible. He won 2 rings. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't. So doing that, it sparks and markets a lot. Again, I have a business major, guys, a business minor, and sports management major as well, guys. So don't take me as a
damn, you want to get these niggas? Yo, tell them where you live at too, my G.
I live at smd.com. Fuck you.
Nigga said .com, nigga.
Exactly. Nah, I'm just letting it, I ain't got no. People always hear me with my tin hat on. Bitches think I'm black because of what I'm saying. Fuck y'all. I'm just saying I got degrees, bitches, and I got loans too. So fuck y'all. You know what I mean?
So the hell does that mean?
This is just a great marketing tool. I feel like.
Well,
he deserves it too.
Let's just wrap this up. We're gonna finish on LeBron.